Well,
God host.
today I will be talking about podcasts. This is 2BGG. Hi.
What?
Let's go. He said it.
He said
This
it.
Yeah.
welcome to the next wacky episode of 2BGG podcast featuring all your favorite guys. Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Ways
Can
to
you
be
confirm?
seen.
No.
no,
I
I cannot
tried.
get.
So,
I almost
are
got
we
him there.
talking about vacations and holidays? Or does that like...
Is that a question?
Is that...
I feel
Dude,
Or like what
I don't
know how
we're
this
talking about?
You're the host, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't ask
well,
me
okay.
You're the
what I
all.
wanna
We
talk
have
about.
to. We have to answer
Well,
to you.
You're the
What-
dominant figure
okay.
here.
Dude,
Very dominant.
Give us something good. Come on.
don't treat me like that.
Come on,
Come on,
bro.
sport. Come on, Jam.
Put him in his
You
place.
can-
host.
I
Let's
feel like
go.
I'm giving a presentation, dude.
Get a move on.
I was-
Boo.
Hey, don't talk to the host like that.
Dude, I will send some sort of hired hitman towards you.
A higher hitman.
Uh-oh.
You're
But
hiring a man to hit on me or hit me?
it's,
I'm kind of down for both. to
I'm
be
nervous.
If you could hire
You're stressing me
Hitman,
out.
who would you target? Who's your target, guys?
Destroying the rest of the figurative
Yeah.
Shade.
infantry.
If you were
Get
in
him
the-
off the map.
yeah, if you're about to take over the world and we're all like the anti-villains, who would be the one you take out first?
Okay, so out of you guys, who would I take out the first as like a political
Right.
enemy?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
it's a
you're-
focus on you.
okay, yeah. Let's say you're running for president, right? And we've got a
sure.
lot of dirt on you, like enough to
Oh,
put you in
man.
jail for a long time, type scenario. So you hire a hitman. Which one of us goes out first, based off?
Yeah,
of
who do
this?
you kill in cold bloody
Bro,
murder?
okay, and definitely Joseph because I feel like he would be the guy to have this all orchestrated, like
I don't
6
think
different
Joseph's
crime
a
rings.
snitch, though.
Joseph.
I think
Is he a
Joseph's
real-
Well,
trustworthy.
I'm a little offended.
No,
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 He's
no.
the
no.
Trojan horse. He's just the main target. It's actually us that,
Oh.
that got it all
If he
orchestrated. He's just
had
the
to,
obvious one.
If
Yeah.
he had to, Joseph would definitely he would definitely end my life. You know?
Well, I feel like
I
well,
would not put it past
I
him
feel
to do
like
that.
I don't know. Considering Jake's absence, maybe he's kind of a rat, you know?
What?
Yeah,
Right
true.
there.
But I don't know if he has a power.
Wow.
Just like
Calling me a
man,
rat.
That seems a little
Dude,
personal.
like
Not gonna
like the
Look,
whole
look, look.
animal.
Yikes.
If Joseph said
It's
he
a
was involved
possibility.
with, like if Joseph said he was involved with like the Russian Mafia, I would believe him. You know what I'm saying?
I would too.
Mm.
That's
Like,
what I'm
dang,
saying.
bro.
Yeah, so in that
Like,
news,
good for
guys,
this
I'm
guy.
involved with the Russian Mafia, and
Yo, let's
There you
go.
My
go.
answer is I would kill Joseph.
Congratulations.
All right.
Well, so to get on more weird topics,
Uh-huh.
what
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
is what's the coolest vacation you've ever been on, guys?
Bro,
Do you have a dude?
Vacation.
All right.
you're disgusting.
Well,
So
maybe we should let Joseph talk about his recent trip to the heartland of
yeah.
America.
The
What?
heartland? I don't
I
think
don't
that's
know.
the heartland.
The heartland of the
This is the-
Pacific.
Yes,
Yeah.
heartland
No,
of
bro, that's
America.
Oregon.
right smack in the center of the heartland.
You heard what I said. Yeah.
So basically, he
Alright.
went to California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to
Speak your
California,
truth.
and there's no
Preach.
bugs over there, which is kind of crazy.
Dude.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not humid either. You like it's like kind of
It's
warm.
so
We gotta,
great.
like it's like kind of cold
No.
out, but when you stand in the like when
No.
you're out in the sun, it's warm, and then you stand in the shade and you're freezing.
So,
Is that like
Yeah.
how the world could work, dude?
That's
I
how
love
it is
that.
without
Dude, the
West
humidity.
Coast-
It's kind of nuts.
Cali just
The
different.
West Coast temperature is so
How's the
nice.
air
West
pollution?
Coast in
The
general.
air pollution. Well, we were not in LA. We were in I think it's pronounced San Clemente, which is like kind of 45
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
out of LA. It's really nice out there.
Nice, man.
Super rich though.
Yeah, global warming doesn't exist out there, man.
No, there's like a
Yeah, it
barrier and
only
just like
exists in
doesn't
the
affect
city.
it. It's only
Yeah,
in
only in the
cities.
city, nowhere else.
Yeah.
That's clearly how that works. It was a lot of fun. Went and stood on some cliffs, jumped in the ocean. That was
Did
freezing.
you kill anyone by pushing them off the cliff, Joseph?
No, I saved that for next time.
Oh,
Wait, you're
you
going
figured out.
back?
You're like, I need to
Yeah,
scope
yeah,
this
yeah,
out.
then you're
yeah.
going back in?
Yeah, I was scouting this time. You know, I had to
Yeah.
pick out, the week.
Is this for the Russian Mafia's meeting?
The
yet?
most
Yeah,
jagged
this is
rocks,
where the Russian Mafia comes into play. We're foraging a
The West-
takeover. What?
the steepest
so-
cliff, most jagged rocks, most scary sharks. I don't know.
Most scared. I didn't see any I didn't go out far enough to get any sharks or anything like that. But
Mm.
the water was freezing and I couldn't feel my feet.
Wow, you swam. Didn't know you
This
could
sounds
do
great.
Yeah, no. Apparently, I can swim. It's part of the Russian Mafia
I
training.
can't either.
that. The Russian Mafia must know how to swim.
Yeah, that's the only.
If you're getting
rule.
above the nuclear sub, you have to know how to swim.
We
You gotta scuba dive to the offshore nuclear sub.
we drove by the Mormon church and we secured our spot on the spaceship for when that
Oh, really?
happened. So it was like-
Oh,
So where they
you
land?
figured out which planet you're gonna control.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
You decided on your
Launch
planet.
pad.
yeah. So we got our spot in the spaceship
You
That's
the big
sick.
just in case that it goes their way. Just had to make sure I had my seat.
Stare away.
Just in case they're right.
just in case, you got to cover all the bases.
Mhm.
Sounds like
You
a
never
know,
ridiculous
dude.
little trip.
Going cross country to cover all the religions.
Yeah.
Converting
What
to
a
every religion
vacation.
before the apocalypse.
The
Dude, that's
most
an
fun
epic vlog.
vacation.
Converting
What?
to every religion in 30 days.
Yeah.
3 a.m. challenge gone wrong. Yeah, no,
I
it was
became God.
Thank God, gone wrong.
yeah, it was a lot of fun though. I got to go around and see all the rich people. The people we're staying with super fucking loaded, bro. And
Nice.
just like yeah, they had a really
Oh.
nice house and stuff. It was dope.
Wow.
Trying to
Nice,
think of
man.
if
How'd you
anything
get with the
crazy
rich
happened. It was one of my dad's like buddy from college. They were dorm rooms, and we went there and stayed with his family.
They were dorm. They were dorm rooms, eh?
dorm room Indian.
What's
They
your
were
major?
dorm
Dorm room.
No. So yeah, they all were in the same dorm.
Well, that's awesome.
Gotcha.
Man. Glad you had a great
That's great.
vacation.
Congratulations.
And objectively, a pretty decent
Objectively
state.
cool vacation.
It was okay. So like, I never thought I would like it there, and it's probably just because of like the picture you get when you think of LA. More or less, it's either you see it as like really good or just really horrible. But the people there are like actually like some of the people. But yeah, there was a bunch of Karens, but the people we stayed with were dope. Like
I
we were
think
out.
LA's kind of tight.
Yeah, we
I'll
were.
say it.
San Clemente's super nice, but we were at this guy's house, and he kind of sits like a little low compared to everybody else. Everybody else is kind of on a hill, but they're like all bunched up around each other. And me and two of these girls are at like this hot tub, and we're sitting
Oh,
here. We're
yeah.
listening. No.
Yeah.
I see where you're going. Okay.
No. So we're at the hot tub. We're listening to music and stuff. And we're talking, and like this lady yells over the fence. She goes, "Can you guys turn it down?" And apparently, this lady has been like an absolute like just pest to them. Like calls the cops on them like once a week. She called the cops on them because the dad was smoking a cigarette in his backyard.
Wow, that's tough.
And the reason was because her grandson was sleeping inside and didn't want him to inhale the smoke.
Yeah, he
Call-
unconscious, whatever, but unconscious, no cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to which the girl, we were sitting there and she goes, "No, thank you." And then we just
Wow.
continued on like
Single.
nothing happened.
Wow, people in California these days.
I know.
Dear
I
lady,
would've-
can
I-
you
I
please
would've
turn
never-
it down? No.
Hard in
Yeah, she
California.
just goes, "No."
No.
That's literally how it went. We're just in the middle of a conversation, and like she just goes, "No," and then we went right back to the conversation.
Wow.
We just start, yeah.
Did you feel like Bruce Wayne?
I don't
yeah,
know.
tell
man.
her.
Yeah, you tell it.
Yeah, it wasn't even me. I just got to laugh.
Exactly. That's kind of like more Bruce Wayne.
More-
Maybe.
I'm
Are
just
you
gonna-
Batman?
I'm saying- I might be.
Batman.
I'm like the Russian mob's version of Batman.
Right.
What's
So
that?
you're just Batman.
Just a
without
hitman.
the
I'm
hero.
just Batman. I'm just Batman, but with the Soviet mark on my head. Soviet man.
Soviet man. So,
Yes,
seeing you've
man.
had a lot of flights to Ukraine, Joseph.
That's
Yo, we're
about-
checking your Southwest history and
The Southwest go to
That,
Ukraine.
Yeah, does the Southwest go to
I'd like to
Ukraine?
reserve
know.
a special
I
flight.
just keep touching.
oh no, they know
Does
I'm
United
Soviet
States
man now.
Southwest-
I don't know how to get there. Well, then get out of the
Soviet
sea.
man was on Jeffrey Epstein's
Bro,
list.
whoa, dude, what's Santa gonna do this year?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was on Santa's special
What's he
list.
gonna do?
I get special flights.
Special
If
big
Southwest
boy
made a deal, I said I would.
Uh,
I'm actually
Breaking
not gonna.
news:
continue
Santa gets
that.
shot down by ground-to-air missile from Ukraine. Taken as
Santa and all his reindeer shot down by Ukrainian soldier.
Lands in
no
Poland.
fly down. Sorry.
World War III starts.
planes in Poland. Alright, I'm engaged.
It's like, get this guy out of here. What's he doing?
Santa flying in restricted airspace gets shot down by Ukrainian soldier.
That it has no respect for restricted airspace.
Santa, this just in, Santa being canceled. Not
Santa
showing
is
any
now
remorse for the
canceled,
Ukrainian
guys.
soldiers. Flying him and all of his reindeer over.
No-fly zone has been engaged.
And no fly
over
zone was
Ukraine.
initiated at 11:20 p.m. And as you can see, Santa at 11:20:05 continues to fly directly over this airspace.
Ho ho ho!
He says over the massacred Kiev people.
Oh my god. That's brutal, man.
He says as his reindeer drops slugs from the sky.
Is this all part of your vacation, Joseph?
yeah, yeah.
California's
yeah.
pretty great.
Did you shoot down
So when I
Santa?
said California, I meant I set
I
up a
said
large-scale
California, I
attack
meant
on Ukraine.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fair
man.
enough. I mean,
well, I did
can
go
we
to
all?
the desert side of California. That might as well be Eastern Europe.
Yes, because they're
Wow.
exact same topography.
No, he's right.
The topography's
Got it.
the topography's the exact same.
Homie's
the
got
people
beef
are
with Eastern
Just-
Europe.
It's just
Jeez.
I just wish they were dead.
Yo, cool vacation, man.
yeah.
We've learned a lot in California.
I got
I
to
love
go.
California.
Yeah, this is an interesting California trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look, I'll show you the Southern Pride man. Me and the father. There you go.
Hey,
Southern
Joseph,
Pride.
who won the
There's
2020
Southern Pride
election?
in a picture.
Yo, is that Santa?
That's my dad.
Oh, I thought you meant
Put
like
Santa
gay.
on the ballot.
Santa on the ballot. That's good.
there
All
it
the
is. Different
reindeer
idea.
on there.
He gives us
All
he
the
gives
reindeer.
United States debt relief. There, boom, gone.
Biden already did.
No
that.
more
Just 'cause
debt.
he's Santa.
We won. Yeah, he's Santa.
Like, I'm gonna just make the money. make
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
print
yeah.
more money, guys.
How
Just
many-
hyperinflation. I will just
Inflation is
make
the North
the
Pole.
money.
So if every kid this year asks for money, then it's fine. We'll just
That's true.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
kids,
teaching
take
to
your
pay
cash
your
and
head.
give it to the government. It's okay.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah, no, as he's handing out like 20s, he's like one for you and one for me and one for you and one for me.
You get $20 for Christmas with income tax.
The new Santa tax.
Santa gives you a $20 bill and like cuts off like a quarter of it.
Every president gifted by Santa has a $10 tax to it. You need to pay by New Year's. That's the Santa present tax. We need money.
Instead of cookies and milk, you just leave some dollar bills. You know.
You guys, speaking of the government, so I hear that
Santa
the
gets
government
full
lost
cakes
like
here.
It's like a tip.
I think around, and I could be wrong about this, 60% of their military budget just isn't there.
Where'd it go?
It
Who
just
took it?
it vanished.
Yeah, for real.
With their
Santa?
latest audit, they failed it, and it's just gone.
Santa has a
That's
military.
Go.
Did I miss something?
No. The U.S. government, not Santa.
Oh.
He probably does. If he really needs it, he
It's all
probably
going to
does.
Santa.
Santa taxes his elves so hard, bro. Like it's
He
unreasonable.
pays them? What?
He
Well,
pays his elves, bro?
not after you're done with the taxes.
100% income
sales
tax.
being free.
Here, see this 20? Yeah, it's yours, but you're not getting it.
Yeah. Reasonable enough.
Oh man.
I mean, they get complimentary cookies.
He's like, look, you can look at this $20 bill, but that's as close as you're getting to it, bud. He's like, here, hold it first. Give me that.
You can't
Yeah.
leave. You can't have enough money to buy a boat out of here. Sorry.
He just holds it above them and they can't reach it.
Yeah, you can leave. Go ahead,
Oh,
try.
Yeah, no, we just put a bunch of midgets on canoes and sent them over
Oh,
there, and
no.
he keeps them.
The canoes.
Not the
Canoes
canoes.
again, huh?
It's like a max security prison up there. They're just trying any way to escape. It's like, get the canoes. We're going to England.
We're going back, boys. This time we're sending midgets.
They're
We
coming.
send midgets to Antarctica to go work for Santa.
The elves are coming south from the North Pole, going to England. They're just coming down. They're like, wait a second, there's a whole other group of canoes over there. They're coming too. It's the Americans.
They merge in with the homeless. And they'll join the conquest. Oh my!
The war on
I love
Christmas.
You fly with us, you get
I
freedom.
love vacation. Yeah, man.
You get freedom.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Mr. Host.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's probably enough of
Mr.
my,
Host,
my trip to California.
That really was-
Mr. Host, do
sounds like a
something.
Quite
blast.
inspiring.
What do I do?
I don't know what do you think.
You move on.
Does anyone else have a story, folks, guys?
Yeah. Any vacationing stories ever? I'm guessing because
Dude, you were
on a
with me,
vacation
Evan.
recently.
What'd you say?
You were with me on every vacation, Ev. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Crazy ones we've had.
I don't think you needed to say anything else. This clearly doesn't remember that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. What about you, Jake?
Oh, well, I guess I can talk about my my travels this year. I've traveled more than ever before. I went to on a school trip. In February, I went to Disney.
Oh, yeah.
And
Wow.
in April, I went to England and Ireland.
Yo.
Oh yeah, you're Ireland.
Dang.
Rain just dropping a bomb on us. What happened there, man?
Yeah.
Did you take a canoe?
No, the canoes were.
Took
They said
Southwest.
you had to be poor.
They were occupied.
They said it their tax forms, and they said they were below taxing, so they just sent them on canoes over there.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense when you really think about it.
Yeah, a lot to make sense there. So, what do you want me to start out with? Disney or
From
Europe?
the top.
From the top. All right.
So,
Yeah, give us a
in February, I was
a rundown.
born.
On February 3rd, 2005.
February 3rd, 2005. I made it. So I was going up there for a school trip because I'm in choir, and we got to do a really cool workshop. So we went to like one of their I think recruiter / voice actors up there for parts in like anime movies and stuff, and we actually dubbed it's in Brave. It's the bar song. We dubbed over that and sang that entire song with just our choir.
The
Like-
bar song in Brave. I don't know if I remember that one.
No, not in Brave. Sorry, Tangled.
Tangled.
In
That's what I was thinking.
Tangled.
you meant.
Yeah. So yeah,
Dope.
the audio was cut out and we all sung over that.
That's
Our
dope.
whole choir.
Nice.
That was good.
And
Is that posted?
we also did
Major
the love
Black
scene on the
did.
boats, which was really fun. We also got to voice act a bit and make sounds with our have like effects and stuff for our sounds and for like water droplets and stuff. So that was really funny. And I went to Disney and then the last day Universal, and I gotta say, Universal is better than Disney. I will say it.
Really?
Wow.
Yes,
What?
I thoroughly enjoyed
Polarizing
Universal a lot more than Disney,
Yeah.
and it's because I'm not a little child baby anymore.
Makes sense.
I like the
Not
big
a
boy
little baby
rides.
pooping in his baby pants anymore.
Exactly,
See, I'm
exactly.
planning on
But-
going down there next year, so I gotta know that. That's important.
Yeah, I'm too poor for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
Universal
What's
is
much
better
fun.
than Disney.
really?
You
What was
only
the
have to
best
do
part?
Disney once. So the best part for me was their new ride, Velocicoaster, and boy,
I
that
wonder
thing
what
is
it's about.
fast.
Oh, you went on a roller
Yeah,
coaster?
yeah.
That's dope. How'd you like it?
Yeah, I went on. I really liked it. Like, so
Awesome.
beforehand, I was scared to death of roller coasters until that trip where I was like, you know what, screw it. And then I went on every roller coaster
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
and didn't get scared
Nice.
by a single one. Like, there was
Hey.
no anxiety in me.
Big boys all grown up.
But the rest
That's
of my
what-
group, my friend
sir.
group that was there with me, they were all like scared, and I was like just hanging out. I also probably almost died from dehydration and malnourishment because I
Feel that.
barely ate or drink anything while I was there. Like it was an unhealthy like amount of not drinking. Like I maybe drunk a liter a day and had 1.5 meals a day.
Yeah, it's really
You
smart.
gotta eat, man. You gotta get them gains. Come on,
Yeah.
now.
Man's fasting over here.
It's bulk season. You gotta eat
And that
over.
was in
Ramadan and
like 80
Universal
degree. I was like 80 to 70 degree Florida heat all day.
Your friends are on
We were out,
Velocicoaster. They're like, "Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. How you doing this, Jake?" Jake's just blacked out right next to him.
Shivering, like,
Just like
shaking in the
bags
corner.
under my eyes, just gray.
No water, no food. He's just dead. They're like, "Hey, yo, what happened?"
He's like frothing at
Just
the mouth.
atlas themselves
Like
that I was actually still
convulsing.
alive.
Painted the most
I
horrifying
didn't
scene
feel
on a
anything on
roller
the roller
coaster.
coasters.
You just on
I
the
didn't
roller
feel a
coaster.
thing.
You're already freaking out. You look over to your boy Jake. No water, no food,
No-
just dead.
No more.
I wasn't scared at all. I don't even remember it.
Yeah, I don't. I just
Those
woke
roller
up.
coasters were nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also went to I think so after last day of Disney, we went to this medieval thing where we got to see a big like Colosseum like thing and eat with our hands and watch knights fight each other and ride horses. And that was pretty cool.
That's dope.
It was like
You guys took a time machine. Nice.
yeah, it was I ate like an entire breast of chicken with my hands in like 5 minutes. Pretty impressive.
Literally just have the Renaissance there.
It was literally yeah. And
This
it
is at
was the
Universal?
most insane fights.
Where was this?
What?
Where was this?
It was in Florida. It was after
Oh,
it.
it's a
Oh.
separate
But like they're a
thing?
traveling thing. So like they have locations, like specifically built locations throughout United States and maybe other countries. I think I saw something for Canada, but I could be wrong.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and it's really fun. Like of course it's all scripted and all that. No one's actually getting hurt, but it's cool watching people with swords hit each other, and there's like a big like plot twist romance thing in between.
They just dropped the
Which
sword and
was
start kissing. What happened?
Never expected that one. Two guys fighting, they just start making.
No, not-
They bring out the.
It
Why
was-
are we
it was-
fighting? I love you.
our entirety of high school boys were simping over the queen.
Oh yeah.
The queen that was there on the
Was she
I
hot?
remember one of them was dead.
of course.
Huh?
Yeah,
So
we're really
also-
referencing all the
Emo.
episodes.
The audience had a choice of killing this guy or living, like sparing him, and we all just shouted murder him. And then she's like, "No, we can't murder him." And then he ends up almost winning the tournament because he doesn't die. Really unfortunate, honestly. He probably should have died.
There's the
Yeah.
twist right there. The queen.
Yeah,
is
well,
having
did they
a
start just
secret
like
relationship with this
tripping and
man.
like making out? Like,
No, that was. That's what presumably happened afterwards. That's what they were
Oh,
fighting
Presumably.
for.
okay.
Oh, the love
Yeah,
of the
presumably.
You have to pay more to see all the action.
Queen. Yeah, that's on my link
OnlyFans
in the
Coliseum.
bio.
Yeah. Only
Link in the bio to see the real stuff right there.
Check out my
And that was
Patreon for
fun.
more.
And then, so
Make a
now on to
Patreon.
April, into Ireland and England, which was a hell of an experience. I almost talk about it every day, even to this day, with people. And so we went. I think we spent 5 days in Ireland, and then 2 days in England. So like
Oh, wow.
Ireland was most of our trip, which was awesome because I love Ireland. We were mostly on the west side, so we only went as far as Dublin,
Did you
Ooh.
see the spire?
but we were mostly on the west side, like the west rural side of Ireland. So it was nice. I like that a lot more than Dublin, because
Yeah.
the best way I can describe Dublin is it's like a shopping district. Like, I don't know how many people know this listening, but it's like in Ohio for Easton and Columbus. It was like a mix of those two, with a little bit of capital in
Shout
between there.
out
So
to
it's
Easton,
so you
Columbus,
Capital.
Ohio.
yeah. So you have
Screws.
the Easton Shopping Center, and then on the other side you had the Capitol, and then in the middle was like a bunch of pubs and like commercial stuff, which was
Yeah.
all really cool.
Did you see the big old
And
spire in the middle of Dublin?
oh
Big old
yeah,
stick.
I was there. I touched
Wow.
it.
Oh, yo, that's crazy.
Mm.
I touched
Nice.
it. It
He's
was.
truly
It
Irish.
Did
was
you
like
drink any alcohol while you
I
were
am.
there?
No, we had to sign a waiver for
Loser.
that since
Yikes.
some of
Never
us were
talking to you again.
18.
Waiver schmaver.
So some of us were 18 at the time, and that's
Yeah,
legal
you
drinking
are the
age.
baby
So
of the
you had
podcast.
to. I'm a wee babe indeed.
You're the baby of the podcast.
Jake is definitely the
Yeah,
youngest.
but yeah, definitely
Yeah.
the youngest here. No one else.
Evan doesn't have an
Um,
age.
Well, no, he kind of
He's-
well,
he's-
considering you all
he's
are
eternal.
almost
He's the
18 or
all-father. He
18,
just lives.
he is kind of the baby compared to you guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
but so are you.
Yeah.
Tiny
No,
child.
I'm the host. and
I
will
think you
take
have the
from
biggest age gap.
Dude, wow,
Yeah.
don't
The
say
biggest
that.
pay gap too.
Oh.
I got the biggest thigh gap. Wait, no.
What?
Yo, what?
Is that a-
Is that a threat?
Anyways,
Is that a threat?
So,
I have it all. I have it.
I need,
Not
I
at
need,
all.
I need my ruler. Hold on. No, I'm gonna get the yardstick out for this.
My role.
Bro.
Yo, what has happened?
What about Ireland, man? What were you saying?
um, I climbed a mountain twice. So I ran up one and then almost died at the peak of it
You-
because I just
Might as
ran
well
up a
do it
mountain.
again.
I worry
Like I literally
about
just ran it up. There was no
Nice.
I
warm up. I
worry
just
you are
ran.
reckless.
As soon as our advisor said, "Yeah," like I asked, "Can I go up that mountain?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And then I ran up the mountain before everyone else, and I felt really proud. And then I had to sit down.
He was like, okay,
My
adrenaline
you're
was
done,
pumping.
Sit down.
Did you drink enough
And-
water and eat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
time,
feel like you're
yes,
gonna die one of these days.
because it was potatoes and chicken. That's all it
Nice.
was. That's all that's over there.
That's all
And
you
beer.
And we did eat fish and chips for one meal, but it's mostly just chicken and potatoes.
Man.
And then the second mountain I climbed, it was the weirdest thing because it was in Wales, and you had this very
Wow.
serenic town.
So-
Like it looked
Alright,
like
that's
something
possible.
from Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Like it was very serene, but like very mountainy town, and there was no snow, but it was just 3 advisors, me, and 2 of my friends that went up. Everyone else just stayed in the town because they're like, no, we're not doing that. That sounds like a lot of physical labor. No one else wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And I was pumped. I was ready to go up the mountain. And we get up there, and this cloud goes over, and I'm literally inside of a cloud with like snow flakes the size of like, I don't know,
My
like
penis.
almost
Oh.
Orbeez, like
Well, that's
Orbeez
a little small,
size
so I mean, we're gonna have to think
snowflakes.
about that.
Orbeez size
No.
snowflakes.
Pretty big.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, whatever measurement you want to know, that's what the snowflakes were.
Whatever unit of
And
measurement
it
you're
was so
comfortable with.
surreal
3
because it was
penises
perfectly
long.
fine.
All right. What were you saying about the mountain?
So, yeah, we get trapped in this cloud, and it was really like surreal, like seeing how big these snowflakes were. When we climbed down the mountain in this cloud, and it wasn't snowing anywhere else, just in this cloud, and it was like really low laying and everything. Well, not really low laying because we were on top of a mountain,
Yeah.
and and then what other experiences in Ireland? Well, I learned a lot about like the effects of the potato famine over there. And our tour guide was saying on the bus there was like this valley with one house in it, and it's a pretty good sized valley. It was a valley with one house on it, and he said before 1840, this place would have been packed with houses, but there was just one remaining. And it really like gave a sense of like it was surreal seeing there was only one house there that was left, like seeing how much it impacted Ireland I was like, oh my gosh. And then by the third day, I was getting no sleep. Because
You didn't drink any water.
there's a 5-day difference. So Ireland and England are 5 hours ahead of us. Not 5 day, 5 hour. 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
And so I was like going to bed at like 3 a.m. every night because my body refused to comply with Europe time, a built-in American trait.
That's hardcore. Don't give in.
yeah.
You're a warrior, bro. Don't give in.
And with constantly people texting me, "Are you supposed to be asleep right now?" Because I
No,
was
you wouldn't understand.
and they're like,
I'm just
everyone,
built
yeah,
different.
they're like, literally, they couldn't comprehend how I was not in bed when I was supposed to be. It was like at 3 a.m. over there.
Dude, I remember
that was
asking
fun,
you if
dude.
you wanted to hang out, and you're like, dude, I'm at the airport. And
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, I remember
damn.
that. Hey, do you want to play Xbox? I'm literally in Ireland. I simply cannot understand your gaming. Your, can understand your
I'm
gaming
not a gamer.
impulses at this moment.
Plugs Mike into potato. All right, I'm here. What we
I was
playing?
gonna say they didn't have enough houses because they ran out of potatoes to build.
Just get the stub.
The Ireland experience.
Yeah, average game.
Yeah, their
Average
cars
COD
run
game
on
in Ireland.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Potato
awesome.
oil.
Ireland sounds
Yeah,
like a
it
fun
is.
place.
It is. It's like Ohio, but it's like a better Ohio.
Don't
And
say
that
that.
was really
Not now.
It was
Bad
it
time
was a
for
better
Ohio.
Like with the western landscape, it was a better Ohio, and Dublin just felt like Columbus and Easton just combined.
Yeah, it's a nice, quaint town. You know, it's like a nice. Well, I've
Wow.
heard it's kind of like a lot of countryside. Were you in like a lot of countryside for the most part then?
Yeah, so I was mostly on the western part of Ireland, which is all just royal
Oh, yeah.
countryside. Like I wasn't like in like as far as I went was Dublin. That was like the biggest town
Yeah, I
in
forgot a lot of that's on the east, all the
Ireland.
cities. If there's any,
Yeah.
like,
And actually, fun fact, there are more Irish people in America than there are in Ireland.
there's a lot of
What?
Irish people
Yeah, we have a
outside of
lot of
Ohio.
Irish immigrants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
like
more Irish people
full, like
living
Irish,
in
or just
railroads.
like because like a lot of us have like little bits of Irish in them. Does that count? Or
No,
is it,
like
Well, because-
mostly Irish DNA, like mostly Irish descendants.
We're mostly
live-
Irish and English, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like 90% Irish and English.
I know I got a lot.
Yeah,
of England.
that's a lot. Yeah, a lot of Ohio's either German or Irish, for the most part. That's
And then after
it's why there's a lot of Catholics that are like running for governmental positions because a lot of Irish people are Catholics.
Mhm,
bet.
they fight with that. Yeah. I went to, speaking of the religion, I went to the St. Patrick's Church, which was insane. Like that place is huge. And it had like actual flags used in World War One, like flags that were in World War One, all like tattered and stuff, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then in England, London
England.
is just in London. It barely felt like I was in England because of how much like of a melting pot London is. It's like there was like you had this big walkway, like this probably like 60 feet wide walkway in like a commercial center. It's huge. And on one side you had a triple-decker McDonald's, and then on the
Nice.
other side you had a triple-decker Burger King.
Yeah, that's how we like it.
Choices.
And then there was a Little Sicily's and a Little Italy's on the same road. It was just a complete melting pot over there. It was like, what is this fever dream?
London is
Bro,
a pretty
capitalism.
motherfucking place.
You know, British
Yeah.
British people know they ain't got no
capitalism.
British people know they ain't got no good culture, so they got to go to other cultures to bring the
Yeah.
tourists.
They're like the fourth boiled potato store.
That's gonna be a new triple decker McDonald's, isn't it?
Fish and chips and like
It's gonna be a
grease.
That's
Says
what
it in the most
that was interesting.
non-British accent. McDonald's, isn't it?
It's McDonald's.
to go to McDonald's?
McDonald's, isn't it?
And do you guys still have the
Isn't it
McRib?
McDonald's?
Bruv.
Hey, Bob, you got the McRib still?
Yeah, we do.
And I
Always,
was
man.
within 100 feet of the Queen herself.
I don't know if
Really?
you want to be saying
Cap-
that, bro.
No cap.
You
No, in April.
just
in
a few months
April.
ago,
In
I was
April.
very, very close to the Queen. Like,
Extremely
I could have done
close.
some really
You know,
bad
I even
things.
talked about it on the podcast. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
and
We're tight.
so
She's tight.
Oh my god.
what?
That's how she
Jeez.
does
Okay,
it.
anyways. So she usually goes to church and drives herself. And yeah, she drives herself, which is funny.
what?
Because
She drove.
does?
you
Yeah,
mean?
she drives herself to church. Yeah.
We're in heaven right now, bro.
No, she did drive herself to church. She did.
How old was she?
No, she's
Like
at the farm without the
97?
butterflies.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
she refused to let anyone else drive, and she never actually came out. Like apparently she was too tired that day or something. But we were like right there within 100 feet of her. Like she was about to come out, and then she didn't.
You gotta stop saying that. I was so close to her, dude. God.
So
No,
close.
She almost
it's
came
insane. It makes it even more mind blowing now that she's deceased. Like how close I actually was.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
I was so close to her, and then so shortly after, she was dead. And like, maybe there's a correlation between
It blows
my
things.
mind.
Like,
That was cool. So yeah,
So
we
back
went
to the Hitman question.
I went, I went
I
to
like that.
Birmingham and Windsor.
oh
That's
my
pretty
god.
cool.
Birmingham and Windsor.
Yeah, that's exactly how I said it too.
Oh, you're London and Brighton.
And Brighton. If only we went to Brighton. If only.
Do you know the
So,
Queen
yeah.
drives herself to church? Like, what are they doing over here?
He's got a little pillow and everything. I'm pretty sure. That's what their minor told me at the
I got a
tour
pillow
guide. so
too,
it
bro.
stood out to me.
Yo, you're basically the
She's
queen now.
Short. She's short.
Wow.
She's short, bro.
She's dead and short.
You got
You
a
can't
real
be doing
good
this,
look at
man.
her.
Jeez. She ain't got nothing on LeBron.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so right.
I remember Braun being head of state and church.
Yeah.
And
Well, cool
it was
vacation.
cool. And
Yeah, man. I don't
that
know if we
was-
can top that one.
it was pretty sick.
feel like
It was
Joseph
it
went
really
on a
changed me.
journey.
Like there was a lot of character development there. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try everything here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Everything in Ireland. There's no reason to go back. You've done it all.
really, but I want to go back. Okay, maybe not to England, but to
Because you
Ireland.
killed the Queen, you're not allowed back.
Yeah, why would you go
No.
back?
Maybe I shouldn't go back there. I now wanna do that.
Safer in Ireland, having the rivalry. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
lie.
no, they won't touch you over there.
Yeah.
Just stay south. And
You're good, man.
Stay
You're solid.
The Troubles Part 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Watch, Evan's gonna judge Joseph on his trip to Ukraine. It's gonna be,
Well-
man, what a vacation, man.
Dude, I
What a
mean, that was
vacation,
like
bro!
a
You went to Eastern Europe.
vacation of the mind.
Vacation of the mind. I took his
Oh,
mind
that
on
counts.
a
Oh,
journey.
okay.
He took me on a journey, bro.
Also, I
And he
like
likes coffee.
one of the things about traveling, that I didn't really like think was like I guess I thought was possible, but I didn't think I would ever like have that reaction. Is hotel fatigue. because there were some days where we would be in a hotel for one night and had to pack everything back up again,
Ooh.
and it
That's
was
kinda rough.
it was a bit rough. Yeah.
Packing sucks.
It's like like I was so done by like the 6th day. I didn't bring anything out of my suitcase. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm not gonna change clothes because they were all already dirty. 'Cause I only
Good
brought
decision.
3 pairs of clothes on purpose, and so I was wearing
Be
an
stanky.
outfit twice. But no, I took a shower every night, so I was thoroughly
He
cleansed.
took a shower in his clothes.
Oh,
real washed.
and my clothes, yeah.
He just walks outside dripping wet. Like,
Alright, guys, I'm playing
I'm
the game.
clean. What do you
Alright,
mean?
let's
What's the
go.
issue?
Like that one guy that like has to save money, so he doesn't use a washer. He just like gets in
Ew,
the shower with
yeah.
all his clothes on.
walks out in the rain.
And I hope it rains tonight. It's been like a month. Just need a
He's
shower.
just greasy and stinky
Lives
out
in
in the
Nevada.
dark.
I was like, man, use
What's
the
the
rain
trouble?
right now.
No, he's got to blend in with the other British people. He's got to be all stinky and greasy.
Yeah.
Did you ever brush
Use
your teeth?
knives.
I hope you didn't.
That would be
'cause then
against
you'd
the
really
British
blend in.
spirit.
Yeah, it's against the law, dude.
You smash your teeth in with a hammer.
I gotta fit in with the people.
And also, I can say that I went to a very, very expensive and extravagant art gallery in London and
Ooh, what
didn't
was
enjoy the experience
Oh, no.
because I don't like
Oh.
art.
Oh, you don't like art? Are you a psychopath?
Yeah, art's lame, bro. I
No,
agree.
like that
Like,
stuff
going to that
there
would
was
be
so,
so
like it had
boring.
architecture.
Oh,
Like,
my.
let me look at these buildings.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
interesting
That's
buildings.
I'm like, whoa, let me look at these buildings.
I would be kind of into the architecture.
Yeah, not the paintings though.
What
I was only
into
Paintings
the
are boring,
guys
bro.
in
It's
night
like you
armor.
literally you
Dude,
threw up on a
okay.
piece of paper. Cool.
Bro,
It's
I
worth
love
2 billion.
abstract art.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I'm an abstract art flipping shill. I'll do it. I love it.
Well, when you become a
Okay.
billionaire, just remember me, okay?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
remember.
I'm gonna like,
No, I'll buy
remember
you
take some
out.
of Jeffrey Dahmer's murder victims and turn it into
Hey,
abstract art.
yo.
What were your
Murder
favorite
scenes,
paintings?
abstract art.
My favorite.
S-
But I did like. Hold on. Hold on. So,
The host is struggling.
one of my favorite things in that art museum was these giant, like Greek statues, like remakes
yeah,
of Greek.
I've seen
Like these
Yeah.
things are giant, and the genitals are giant.
Yep.
Huge. In your face. Eye level.
Absolutely massive.
Did you put it in your mouth?
I thought they were quite
Did you
small, to
try
be
it?
They're
honest.
simply too
Take a
tall.
bite.
Daddy's too tall?
Yeah. I can't get up
Daddy
there.
can't fit.
Whoa. Okay.
What was your favorite painting?
Oh, it was one of. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
I would judge you based on your answer, by the way.
It was like a long. It was like this. It was like an entire wall. I forget the name of it, but it was like an entire countryside, and it was fit up like the entirety of the wall, and it was huge and massive.
Mm.
And I like it
Yeah.
was. I think it was canvas, and I liked all the. It was mostly greens. Oh, just different tones of greens, and then like a really
That's nice.
popping blue. Which
Nice.
I just like the coloring. I like the setting, and yeah,
Nice.
that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Also,
you know
like
what?
the
I
night
like
armor.
Jackson Pollock. I'll say it. I like that guy.
Okay, no one cares. How about no
knows
one
what's
cares?
What? You don't know Jackson Pollock?
You're
is?
getting
Oh.
off topic. How's the
Oh, yeah,
host
I've
this
been-
bad?
Why are you so mean? Why are you so evil and mean-spirited?
Hey, yeah, stop disrespecting the host.
Stop being
Hey, yo, he's
white.
the host. He's the host.
Stop
hermano.
being cringe.
Anyway,
What's your story?
my
Creep.
story is
Yeah,
when I
your
freaking
story.
I have a freaking peephole in my wall where I stare at you while you sleep.
Oh my god. All right.
Is that a
Is that what
vacation
you
for
will?
you?
That's
Yeah, I take a
suggestive.
vacation from my bed to that freaking hole and stare there for 3 hours.
Yo.
Weirdo. Weirdo alert.
He's torn. You push him to the edge.
Anyway, yeah, my story. We've taken
Jordan, you're so
vacations here and there, you know.
evil.
We're a bit of
story,
a vacation
okay?
enjoyers.
You know,
Yeah.
I personally
yeah.
I've not been anywhere crazy. I've been to Colorado.
Absolutely insane.
That's kind of crazy.
That's not. That's the most plain thing.
I mean, you live in
I'm not gonna
Ohio,
lie.
and that place sucks. So I mean, you might
Hey,
as
Hey,
well.
yo, Tennessee man,
Wait
get
a
out of
second,
here.
pretty sure we're the best state.
That's
I
true.
went to
Guest
Tennessee
energy.
and almost
Guest energy.
died. Don't want to hear it.
You can make fun of Ohio if you don't live in Tennessee, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
my.
Yeah, and Tennessee or Indiana are
Or-
off limits for making fun of Ohio.
So you can
Yeah,
make fun of
Indiana's also excluded.
Dang.
Well, Colorado's pretty cool because like on the one half there's nothing, but once you get like the mountains and the deserty parts, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We were in the Colorado Springs where the Air Force Academy is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mountains. We went to this place called the Garden of the Gods, and it was like this deserty, wild. Like there's, it was wild. You have to see a picture. You should put up a
What you mean,
picture of it on the
gods?
podcast. Let me pull up a picture. I'll send it to you. I'll do some
And I got a ton of
descriptions for audio
pictures too,
listeners.
if you want any.
It's like like that desert rock look.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
got like that, but it's not just desert. It's like there's a lot of like greenery and stuff. And was this Colorado Springs? Really? Yeah, this was in Colorado Springs.
Colorado seems
Um,
like a cool place.
It's very pretty there.
Chill.
It's got like like Joseph was saying. For some reason, there's like no humidity out there. It's like I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. The West Coast winds, man.
Elevation?
Honest.
Dude, I don't know,
Where-
but-
well, Tennessee is elevated higher than California.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think Colorado is higher than most states. I think because of the
Yeah.
mountains. But yeah, it's really cool there. It's
Yeah, that
kind of
is
a
kinda
wild
sick.
experience because you'll get up there like really high up and stuff, but it's like not like a mountain. So it's a unique environment, I'd say.
Yeah.
I guess that was one of the cooler places I've been to because it's like an alien planet compared to Ohio. Like you go into this place, you're like you've never seen this type of rock before. It's like a different atmosphere. It's like you just
What is
You
rock?
know.
I bet.
You went outside for the first
well, it's like if you went to Mars and you're like, what's going on? And it's like
Colorado
that.
is like Mars, yes.
No,
I think
it's just-
Maine was cooler. I enjoyed
Maine's
going to Maine.
Maine's pretty sick.
Maine was cool.
It was really
it's more
pretty.
similar to Ohio though. Like, but
Yeah,
when you
well-
go out west, it's like, oh, this is a different planet. But you go up to Maine, it's like, oh, this is the same planet, but a different place on that planet. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's just the vibe I
In the
got.
Eastern Seaboard.
I thought it was really nice to be in Maine, just kind of be completely away from anyone. You're just
Yeah,
like
we were really
isolated.
far out.
Didn't you
It
guys see
was
whales up there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
to
went on a
Canada,
whaling thing.
technically, because we were on a boat at the easternmost
Illegal
point
immigrants.
of America. What?
We
No, no, bad. But it
We-
was the most
Okay.
eastern point of the
Sorry.
United States, right?
My bad.
Yeah, we got no. It was the northernmost, wasn't it?
No,
Or east? Was it? It's dumb.
eastern.
It's the easternmost. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, right?
It was either the most north. I feel like the eastern. Yeah. Okay.
It was
sure.
not the most northern.
Okay, buddy. Anyway, we saw one of the largest whirlpools too.
Just got
on the-
okay,
on
buddy.
the-
The ice.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
we
Oh,
saw
it
one of
is
the largest
happening.
on the podcast.
whirlpools in the world. It's apparently this like a constant whirlpool. It doesn't really do anything, but it's there. But it's one of the largest.
Hmm.
And then we saw some whales.
It's also
Yeah.
seals. Those are
Saw
cute.
some lobsters.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Ate a
seals were cool.
lobster.
I used to be terrified.
Yeah, we
of
ate
those
a
things.
lobster.
I'd like never seen one, but I was always like scared of seeing a lobster for some reason.
Bro,
They're
those things
freaky.
are scary.
that,
They
bro.
are, bro. They're like aliens.
Lobsters.
They belong
Yeah.
in Colorado.
They're pretty scary.
Yeah, the alien world of Colorado.
Start talking to you. Like,
And they're like, yeah, you're just chilling on the beach up in Maine, and you just hear, "Sup, dude?" You look down, there's a little red thing,
Yeah.
looking like it's like, "Hey, yo, what's
They
going
look
on
like
down
they
there?"
could talk.
Lobster.
Why does he have a voice?
Well,
Lobster.
because
You know, something like that.
I want him to.
Lobster.
You almost cracked
wa-
like in cut.
The town was almost more interesting than the whale watching because it was the
Bro.
most quiet. It wasn't like it
I-
was a small town necessarily. It was the most quiet town of all time. It was dead silent. You were like we were standing downtown. It's
Bro.
dead silent. No noise, nothing.
It's
It
the
was
That's
so
most
so
weird.
terrifying
nice.
place you've ever been, bro.
That's so nice.
Oh well.
Well, it was quiet, but like in a weird way, like in a like
It would
it's
freak me out.
stuck in a vacuum. Like there's nothing. Like you're in space.
Yeah.
It was
It was
like in a
so
ghost
strange.
town, dude.
There was
Not-
no bird noises. It was just
Oh,
like, it was
wow.
It was
That's
very
kinda weird.
weird.
But like
dead
just not
silent.
hearing a highway or anything like in the background, that'd be so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is peaceful, but it's also like, what happened?
Concerningly quiet.
Um,
Mhm.
and then we also went to this like ghost town thing. There was like this beach, but it was like this town around it that had like no people. Like, it was so weird.
The boom town.
That's the entire vibe of that area of Maine. We were in like
Elm
more
Bush.
remote part of Maine, and there was like no one anywhere, anywhere you went. It was so weird.
W
It was
Maine.
it's very. I'd recommend if you want a peaceful vacation, we could do like hiking and stuff. Because we went on this
Bro.
really long hike. It was like not
That
marked or
was not
anything.
peaceful.
It was
That
wild.
was terrible.
That
we
was
went on a
pretty rough.
10-mile hike through the woods along the coast of Maine on the rocky shore cliffs, like 1,000 feet above flipping, like with not really that high, but like giant cliffs with lots of weeds, so you couldn't really see where you're going, and you're just kind of like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
you're just
I
through
could,
weed.
die here.
Yeah. You definitely just saw a
Wasn't-
lobster and you're not telling us. It ruined your hike.
Yeah,
100%.
no, it was
Yeah, that's-
miserable. It was like hours long, and it was
It was
also
like
muggy
12
in the
miles, I
swampy
think.
area.
Wow.
It was
It's a long
12
hike.
miles, and it wasn't really marked
Oh my God.
as a hiking trail usually is. It was just kind of like you figured it out as you went. It was you were just on like the coast of the water for a large part of it. It was cool when it was all done, but it was kind of scary once you were in there because we didn't know what we were getting into.
No, we did
And-
not, bro.
We saw this
Oh.
weird creature called a fisher.
Oh yeah.
It's like a badger looking thing almost.
Oh.
Or
Yeah.
like a
You
it
got
kind of looks like a
badger up
weasel
there?
more, I guess.
It looked like it could kill you, but
I think
That's
I
all
mean,
that
it could
really
if it
matters.
wanted to, but I don't know if it would. Here's
Wow.
a picture of a fisher. This is not the one I didn't get a picture of it, but these things live up there. And we saw moose one time,
They're
didn't
so
we?
cute.
Those things are huge.
He is a
bro,
little
moose
cutie.
are crazy.
For
It's
Yeah,
real, bro.
moose are
They were
scary. I'm scared of
massive.
moose.
well, we were
Yeah.
just taking a
Those things
walk in
will
like
kill
a
you.
neighborhood, and it was just crossing the road, and it was just there
Wow.
in
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
They're so
That's
much
fantastic.
bigger than you think. They're so
Yeah.
huge.
Saw a little
for real.
baby one. That was a kid.
What?
Did you write it?
We saw like a young moose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we saw a baby raccoon too, but that's not that exciting.
Just gotta run up to it, grab its antlers, and just hop on. Be like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Ah.
wish we could do that, bro.
Just like that. Yeah.
It's like how
okay.
you communicate. It's like, that's chill, dude. Let's go.
And your
Yeah,
life
this
is
guy's
set.
gotta chill.
Where are we dropping?
We drop.
Yeah.
So I've been on a lot of vacations that were peaceful and interesting, but not anything really crazy happened. I don't think it was. We did we stayed within. We didn't go to Ukraine or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing gets really top Joseph's.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the moral of the story is, folks, repeat after me.
Okay.
I mean, no, I mean that you should say it for me. What's the moral of the story, guys?
Of what story?
All of ours. Well, I guess Ty has a story
Yeah,
still.
I still got my story. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
lined
morals
up.
on
Tell your
the-
story,
we
man.
Still have some morals to be had.
Oh,
Speak
yeah.
your truth to me, sweet lover.
Oh, it's coming. Just wait. All right. So going back to the malnourishment that Jake experienced.
No.
Oh yeah,
Trip
it's
to
the best part
Florida.
of the vacation.
Hashtag relatable.
That was the highlight of his time down in Florida. So I experienced something kind of similar, and it wasn't even that long ago. It was last year during the summer. Went out to some family in Indiana. Spent like a couple days there just visiting, and then
Nice.
me and my family had plans to drive back to Ohio, but we took a little detour, going down south a little ways, and we
Oh
were
boy.
gonna meet up with one of my friends in Cincinnati, and we were gonna have a banging time at Kings Island. We had it all
Nice.
planned out. I was really looking forward to it, and we were like constantly checking the weather like beforehand going, and like one day it would say, oh, there's like a 70% chance of rain that day. I'm like, oh man, that's bad. But then like the next day it'd be like perfectly clear. We're like, okay, we're locked in. We're going that day. So we go to Kings Island. First time I've ever been there. I mean, I've been to, well, actually,
Mm.
no, I've been to Kings Island when I was like 3 years old, but that was it. So I don't remember much from
Doesn't
it.
count.
Yeah, but I've been to like Cedar Point a bunch of times, and I love riding roller coasters, so I was looking forward to going there. So we got in, met up with a friend, and me and him just kind of went around and started doing the rides. Went on the new like Orion coaster that was like 300 feet tall or whatever. Insane.
Wow.
It'd be zooming. No cap.
Bisou.
It was pretty dope.
No cap
But-
on God on Zoom.
So we're just riding rides, going through the day. At this point, it's like noon, and at this point, I'm feeling like kind of hungry and kind of thirsty because, kind of like Jake, I hadn't eaten that much like at family's house, so really preparing well for a hot summer's day. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
it was
Right.
really humid too.
Oh man, this is not good.
Yeah, so it's so hot. I'm freaking
Hottest of the year.
thirsting at the lips, bro.
Thirsting
I'm like, bro.
Foaming at the mouth for some food.
The cracks are
Yeah.
forming on my lips
Yeah.
from my chap.
It's like the SpongeBob meme.
I need it. Water. Yeah. It wasn't.
Where's my drink?
It wasn't
Where's my
terrible, but like I knew that, and I was feeling a little weird, like because
Little
I hadn't
woozy.
drinking that much.
Lol.
Yeah. And it was like getting around lunchtime, and we were going on a couple last rides before we were gonna get lunch, and we went on like one of the spinny things, like where it's real high up in the air. You sit in a chair, and it like spins you around, and I'm on that thing, and I'm like, ooh. I'm feeling a little weird. I don't like this.
Oh no.
At that point, I didn't know like if it was because of lack of food or heat or something. So we get off of that, and we got time for like one more ride before lunch. So we head over to this thing, this monstrosity of a machine called Vertigo.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, man.
If
And
the
This is
name
not
wasn't
good.
a prelude to anything.
it's this freaking roller coaster that's like 50 years old. And it's like
Even better.
you get in it,
Bro.
and it's like the kind where the track's above you, and you're facing like people in front of you. They're like 5 feet away from you, but you're facing them. So we get strapped in, just me and my friend, and we get in, we start the ride. It like brings you back up this chain lift like backwards, and then lets you go. And then you go through like all these loops going upside down, flying everywhere. And I'm like, oh man, this is rough. Like usually I'm fine on
Phase
roller
out of your
coasters.
body.
But yeah, so I'm like graying out a little bit. Like things are starting to turn gray, which has
Turn
happened.
blue.
Oh.
It just happened before, but like I saw this. I'm like, that's kind of normal because this has happened a couple times, like at Cedar Point. And so we get to the one end of the ride, and it finishes. It loses its momentum going up a hill, and then you go and do the whole thing back to the station, and we're going through all these loops, and all of a sudden I black out on this
Oh,
ride.
no.
Oh man.
And literally, like, it's such a weird experience. And I remember waking up in the station. I like missed like a good half of the ride, and I remember the people like staring at us. Were like, "Oh, is he okay?" I was definitely just flopping around during the ride.
His arms are flailing out everywhere. He's halfway hanging out the side.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
yeah,
Look at
it's
him
fine.
with his lifeless face.
So I get back in the station. I'm like, oh my gosh, get me out of this thing. I'm about to throw up. So I get out and I like kind of briskly walk over to a trash can. But once I get there, I'm like, it's not that bad. I feel terrible.
I don't
but-
want to vomit right now.
Yeah, exactly. So we walk down, sit on a bench for a few minutes, and I'm like, oh man, that was rough. I really don't feel that great. So meet up back with my parents, and like it's a struggle like walking back. Like my stomach is the worst it's been in a long time. I'm like using every urge in my body to not just like throw up. It was crazy. But we're like, oh, maybe some food will help. So we go into this inside food court, which is
I
also
have an idea.
which is also to get out of the heat because that was definitely a factor. And we're just sitting there,
Yeah.
and I'm just like writhing in internal suffering, just like, oh my gosh. And my friend's
Having
like
a
staring
crisis.
at me because he's like, what the heck? What's wrong with this guy?
It starts turning into a lobster.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be terrible.
that's how lobsters
Oh,
are
suck.
born.
I'd be like, man, I'm so hungry. Turns into lobster. Oh, man.
So,
They do
whoa.
talk.
So we get, yeah, like I didn't mention, in the food court it's so busy, it's packed in there. So we're like, okay, well, after waiting like 30 minutes, we just went out of there and went over to the Annie Ann's because that's always good.
Fire.
Got some little like
Little guys.
little guys at Annie Ann's, little bite-sized
Yum.
pretzels. I started eating them. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm feeling a little better, getting some food in me. 2 seconds later, oh man, I throw up right in the trash
Oh,
can.
boy.
So
Yeah.
Man.
that was kind of to be expected, but I was trying to put it off for as long as possible.
Did you
Um,
drink it to get the nutrients back though?
You know, I really didn't, to be honest.
Missing
Ah,
out, dude.
man.
It was in one of
Yeah, I
those
mean-
like park
Steak.
trash cans, so it's got like the cover over top of it. So I'm like having to
Ah.
stick my head in this thing, and
Because like, what is he doing in there?
Understandable, man.
Yo,
What's he doing in there? What
Yo,
the guy
he is
doing?
hungry,
What you
bro.
look at? Yo, what did he find?
Hey,
Yo,
hey,
he's
yo,
hungry.
chill.
All of a sudden, everyone starts looking in there like, "Hey, yo, what's in
Yeah,
there?"
they're like, yo, what's in there, man? So, what did you find?
That's a reasonable.
Dude,
You
you
should have
find
been
something
like, you should have been
good?
like, hey, somebody dropped their
Academia.
wallet in there.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Somebody threw their wallet away on
It's a whole-
accident.
There's a whole gold ingot in here, guys.
Yeah.
The balloon. Oh my god.
So luckily, after getting that out of my system, I was starting to feel better. But we found out then that there was rain on the way, and by rain I
Oh,
mean
no.
a storm on the way.
Storm's coming.
So
The storm already came, though. I don't
Me and-
understand.
yeah, so me and friend were like, all right, we got to ride the things that we really like because we're not gonna have much time left. So we go and ride Diamondback. That was awesome. And then we're like walking around the park, and we see the clouds coming, bro. Like they are coming fast, and we're feeling the winds pick up a
It's always a
little bit.
spooky feeling. It's a spooky feeling.
Yo, it's so weird feeling a storm coming. You can like feel it, you know, like inside you.
Yeah, you
Smell
can feel-
Yeah,
Yeah,
smell it too. It's
you
got smell.
can
Can
smell
smell
it.
it.
Yeah.
hmm So we're like, okay, let's go to the bat way in the back of the park because that's the logical thing to do.
We go as far away as the cloud as possible.
Because we hadn't gotten to
Neurons
that one yet.
firing.
That was like the last one we had to get. Like the main coasters, like we gotta get the bat. So we're walking. It's like a mile away. We're having to go through all these trees. Like the queue line is so like windy and everything. It's like you're going to a different park, honestly. And we're like, oh man, it's getting real dark. Like we got to get to this thing fast. We're like the only ones in the queue. Where it's like a ghost town back there. And we finally turn a corner and we see the station. Like, okay, we just got to get over there. And we're like within 20 feet of it. And they come on the intercom at the station. They're like, because of storms incoming, we are shutting down the ride. And we're like, bruh, come on, man. We're like this
And
close.
kill yourself.
Wow.
Threw that in there for some
Well,
spice.
that's a way to end the story.
Yeah, I had that happen to me at what's it called, Six Flags.
Oh, really?
It was my first time gonna be like driving my own like go kart that they have out there,
Yeah.
and like we're out there and it's like I'm hyped up. I'm finally tall enough to be in the big boy car. You know, I can drive myself.
That's so cool.
and get on the track. We're sitting there, literally like pitch perfect. It goes 3, 2, all the power turns off to the whole building.
Oh.
Every light turns off, everything goes down, and they're like, "All right, well, we're gonna have to push the carts back, and yeah, we can't drive in the dark."
That's tough.
Dang.
Did you make a soy jack meme where they're the soy jack and you're the Chad?
What?
Yeah, dude, we did that.
Let me tell you, that's not the end of the story. That was the beginning.
Oh no,
my.
that was the beginning.
No. So that was the beginning of our struggles.
Our
So
struggles.
we were like, oh, okay, they closed it down. So
Read a
we,
book about that.
yeah, so we start walking back the mile back to the park, and we're feeling the winds pick up. It's getting so dark, bro. And like I'm texting my parents. I'm like, okay, where are you guys at? We need to meet up. And like at this point, it's getting close to dinner time. We had planned to eat. We didn't plan on rain at all.
Feeling
So-
hungers?
Yeah, feeling hunger. So we plan to meet at the
Little
Chick-fil-A in the park. So we head over there, and there's like a freaking 40 people line at Chick-fil-A. Like everyone is trying to get food before this storm hits. And we're just walking over. My parents get in line, and we tell them our orders. And me and my friend just sit down at like one of the table areas with the umbrella, and we're just seeing it like turn nighttime almost. Like these clouds, it's like starting to sprinkle a little bit, and we're like, oh man, we're not gonna be able to get this food before it hits. And the wind is like starting to really pick up. It's like tossing people around.
Mary Poppins
The little
style.
tornado.
Yeah.
They're like spinning in a cyclone.
Yeah.
Hey guys, the line freed up. Awesome.
We need to
It's like
get the
natural
Chick-fil-A.
Roblox.
I was like a number
flying
8.
away and then gone.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A is the objective. Yeah. So
Chick-fil-A is the objective.
trees are getting really like thrown around stuff. People are like starting to like jog, and the rain's starting to come down. And all of a sudden, my mom comes over to me and my friend. We're like, okay, we need to get inside now. And they're coming on the intercom saying, all park people just get inside right now. So as soon as like that happened, it starts pouring down rain. It's like lightning. There's thunder everywhere. It's just like snap. Everything's happening. So we're starting to panic, and we start bolting like to the main like street area where all the shops are. we don't have the Chick-fil-A yet. My dad's still on the line, so we're just abandoning
Hey,
him.
what a trooper! What
Him
a
and all the
trooper!
other, him and all the
We're
other
getting
guys are just
Chick-fil-A.
standing there with their hands
We're
in their
getting
pockets while the storm
Literally.
comes in.
Like, well, here it comes.
What a madman!
Well, boys, brace yourselves.
Brace your
Hold on to something.
Men hold each other. He can't take us all.
So we're getting soaked. We get inside this little corner shop with like 10 other families. The
Jeez.
doors are open, like more people are flooding in, and we just turn around and we just see my dad over there at the Chick-fil-A. He's just getting all wet.
Just like a stone cold face. Just imagine a stone cold face, just
Steady,
winds
dude.
blowing, just stone cold.
Yeah, it was
He's like,
real
all I
staring
know
unfortunate.
about
back at
is
y'all,
the
just like, look at what
Chick-fil-A.
you did.
Yeah.
You guys did this.
So
That
we waited in
Chick-fil-A's
there.
holy shield.
Like 15 minutes. It's like thundering and lightning. Like it's like it seems like it's like hitting the roller coasters, but I don't think it was. But it was real close. So windy. People are still like filing in. Like people are just literally sprinting outside. We just see them out the windows, just like run! Ah!
Before they get sucked away by the tornado. And,
What Zeus got against y'all?
I don't know. So 15 minutes after waiting in there, my dad comes running in with the Chick-fil-A. So we just sit down and start munching.
One.
It was pretty good. We
Was
just-
it worth it?
It was.
That better have been a good Chick-fil-A.
It was. It was really good. We just.
I've
sat
never
there.
had Chick-fil-A.
Yo, what?
That's not
What?
true. That's not true, you freaking
No, I've
idiot.
never eaten it. What? Wait, I've had the milkshake, dude.
You've had the milkshake, but you've also eaten it when we went to Colorado.
Wait, what?
Wow.
I did? Wait, what did I eat?
I'm not debating this. You did.
No, I'm serious. I don't remember. What did I eat?
Probably a chicken
A
sandwich, bro.
chicken
Probably a
sandwich.
chicken sandwich.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that. It doesn't count.
A chicken Sammy, bro.
Doesn't
I
count.
straight up
All
don't
right.
remember
Can't
this.
forget a chicken sandwich.
I will help you. It's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
All
real
right,
good.
sick.
It's
I believe you.
sacred.
The milkshake was good.
It's
I remember
the place
that.
closed on Sundays.
Yeah, because you don't eat chicken on God's day,
But
bro.
it's the one that's better than
Yeah.
Cane's, so you got that.
Whoa! Okay, hold
whoa,
on.
yeah.
I remember
Hold
Cane's,
on
and I
here.
like
I
it.
don't think it's better than
And I
Cane's.
like it.
Nah,
It-
I
it-
like
It depends on the chain. Let's see.
And
I
like
love them
it.
both. I really couldn't pick a favorite. Well, honestly,
Yeah,
I've
well,
only had
eating
Cane's.
better.
I've only had Cane's once, so I can't make an accurate.
Cane's is god tier.
Yeah, but they're both real good.
That's chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just sat in there, ate our chicken, watched the people sprint by in anguish, and really had a good time.
Jeez.
Anguish. What a story.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
That
I'm
was
proud
a
of
good
you
one.
for getting your Chick-fil-A at the end of the day. That's a happy ending.
Yeah.
you know?
That is a happy
That's
ending.
that's a happy ending scenario.
All these
really
stories
good.
have had happy endings. Maybe Joseph's is up for debate. I don't know what really was going on there.
Yeah,
He's
I don't-
Bruce Wayne,
what
though.
did you
I don't
gain from this adventure, Joseph?
From my conquest, my personal
Yes.
conquest,
Yeah.
okay, so like my actually going to what's it called?
Yeah, Ukraine,
California.
yeah.
What? No,
Yeah, California. Yeah, sure. whatever.
California.
Yeah,
air
yeah,
quotes.
sure,
What did I
sure.
gain? Perspective of how poor I am.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's not
nice.
a that's
It's a
not a
humbling
happy
experience.
ending.
It's
Not
good.
a happy.
Yeah,
really
it was
humbling to see how
very,
much,
very
how much
humbling.
money I have.
No. But like, no, it's funny though because like you go out there and they don't understand how much money they have.
Yeah.
Like they like
Yeah,
he's like
blind
oh,
ignorance.
he's
all
like I pay $7,000 a month for this shithole. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
He showed us his old house and he was like, yeah, I offered him 1.7, but I ended up selling for 2.2, and I can't see myself
Like
spending that much money on
dollars,
this
bro?
shit house.
And you're like 1.7 cents? Like what?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you offered
What?
1.7?
Like in the terms
You know
of
what,
pennies?
it's kind of ironic. The bigger the number, like the less numbers you actually say.
Honest. Well, you can't be like 1, comma,
That's deep.
0, 0.
1,
I
comma,
will
0,
pay you
0,
1
0,
comma.
comma, 0,
Zero,
0,
zero.
Put on the big
comma,
glasses
0,
for the
0, 0.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, 1 decimal point 0 is not the same as when we say 1 point. Like
Yeah,
if we say 1.7 and then we look at a piece of paper, when you see 1.7, you don't think million. But when I say the words
When I
1.7,
say 1.7.
You say 1.7
You-
in
you
Cali,
know.
bro.
1.7 in Cali,
It depends
As
on
it is
where you are.
1.7 in Cali, brother, is nothing.
Yo, is that where you
I'll
got
tell
all your
ya.
rubles from?
All this
We are
means
rubles.
all this means is you got to get on your grussel, bro.
Right, that's the
What's
answer.
that mean?
My
I
granny
don't get on
hustle?
their
What's
No,
happening?
the grind hustle.
Oh,
grind
Oh,
The
that
grunt
makes a
hustle.
lot more sense than
Guys
the
don't
granny
know-
hustle.
Guys don't know
Granny
Russell
hustle, bro.
Finish
Get
it.
that knitting. Gotta
Why?
knit, gamer.
You're starting to scare me. I don't like
Me too. I was like, oh my
Get
god.
that knit and grussel, dude. Like what?
A little heart attack in the syllables.
Like you good, bro?
We gotta come in.
Stroke? Question mark?
We're dancing with some words here, boys.
I think Russell is valuable.
It's really
I don't
not.
No,
It's
I
really
just-
not.
I'm
Grussel.
surprised you guys haven't heard that word before.
We were dancing there for a second. We were walking the tightrope.
The grussel grind set, bro.
Grussel.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the Grussel.
The gristle.
The Grussel, if you're from Cali.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's saying Cali now. Yikes.
oh man.
Yeah. Well, like
Gotta say
we
the
said,
Republic of California, bro.
The Republic of
Yeah.
California.
Yeah,
Republic of
California.
I should say all the flippin' zeros at the end of it.
Yeah, the Republic of California. 1, comma, 0, 0, 0. Got to get on that grussel.
So, gamer.
$0.000000 please.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody in California is just like super robotic and animated. Just, I will take
That's-
your
that's what
finest
Hollywood
In-N-Out
does to
burger,
them.
please.
I will take that wine for one.
Also,
I'm all two.
They kind of swear by In-N-Out. Like I've had In-N-Out before.
Yeah.
But like,
In and out.
In-N-Out.
That's what I'm doing with your mama.
Gay.
Oh,
Oh,
not funny.
Homie
Okay,
just
moving
went
on.
from guest to
So-
bro real quick.
Wait, Wes was guest in your mind?
he's already got
Oh.
it picked. Okay, moving on. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
No, I don't have any decisions.
Sounds
to make.
like you sounds like you think Wes is gassed.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah.
did you say Wes was guest? I was trying to figure out who you're referring to.
Yeah, that's what I said. But he's bro now.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
Yeah, that's
because
what
of
takes, man.
because
because
of the
he's
mom.
in your mother.
No,
Yeah,
no,
because he's
Joseph, let's get this
your mom.
clear, buddy.
Because of my mom joke, you went from guest to bro status.
Whose mom?
Your
Mine.
mommy.
Joseph, bro.
your mom. Oh boy. Yeah, those In-N-Out fries are not that good.
Your dad, but
Really?
our mom.
They
They're
suck,
really not
actually.
that good.
That's the moral of the story.
That's-
Everybody's
biggest
like,
complaint.
"Oh, you gotta have these
Honestly,
In-N-Out fries, man. They just taste like someone took McDonald's fries and left them out for 5 minutes."
Yeah.
I've actually
Isn't
only
that
heard negative
McDonald's?
things
They
about
lost
their fries.
all taste buds in California.
Exactly. And their whole thing was like, "We cook our fries fresh when you order them." And it's like, yeah,
Fresh
you
from
literally
where?
just cut a potato and then put it in my fucking plate. That's all you did. It's, like, it's fresh because it's uncooked.
This is-
That's why.
Uncooked and cold.
The bacteria is
Yeah.
fresh.
We want to replicate the potato as authentically as possible, so it's dirty, hard, and cold.
They
Scrape
gotta
off
start
the
saying
dirt
like
if it
that. It's
upsets
like, we want to replicate the potato as accurately as possible for other people at home. So we throw it in the cutter and we throw it on your plate.
And we roll it around in the dirt a little bit, and then we spit on it. And then,
Yeah.
And for the true guest experience, we give you a plate with just a pile of dirt and a potato plant. You can dig it out yourself.
just gotta figure it out. Yeah.
You want a fresh potato? I got you. Give it 6
Yeah,
to 10 weeks,
California.
you'll get a potato.
Animal styles, they just serve you the cow and the potato whole.
They walk the cow into the restaurant.
Yeah,
they just walk over the cow. Here's your meal.
All right. So you said you wanted how many slices?
6 slices of cow.
2.00, please.
Yeah, sorry.
One cow, please.
Average day in California.
How much of cow would you like? Yes.
As long as it's fresh and uncooked.
He said,
How
he said,
fresh?
when you put, yeah, when someone asks how you want your steak cooked,
Fresh
he's like,
from
when
the
you put it on my
skins."
plate, I want to hear it screaming still.
Ugh, a nice creamy piece of meat.
Steamy, some might say.
You know, maybe it's more chewy.
Titus like tried to
Bad
save you
pickup
from that. He was like, some
Tried
would
my
say
best.
steamy.
Let's ignore
Alternative
that.
meaning, please.
No one wants creamy meat,
What did
bro.
he say for 500?
Creamy meat is really terrible, man. Like if you have too soft of a piece of meat, it's like unbearable.
Really getting
Get
down
that
to
out
the
of there.
definition of creamy meat.
What did
Like-
he say
Good.
for 500?
soft.
Creamy
Oh,
meat.
you know, it's like soft and like not. There's no bite to it at all, and it just kind of like dissolves and like
It's like-
mushes in your
Oh,
mouth.
yeah. Well, how do you order your
Oily?
steak?
Like just
what?
medium rare.
Okay.
So
Medium
I'm not
rare is
like
I
a
asked
bad-
for
medium
creamy.
rare is the way. But when you say creamy steak, I can't picture a steak, my guy.
No, I don't mean steak. I just mean like
Creamy meat.
I
No, I mean like burgers or like turkey or
Creamy
I don't
turkey.
know.
Okay.
Not-
Also,
dude,
turkey is
stop
not
asking
that
questions.
good, bro. Turkey is not that good. I
Excuse
don't
me?
care what
good.
anybody says.
I don't
You're
like
one of
it.
those
Ham is
ham
go back to-
people.
significantly
Oh,
better.
you're one of those
Thanksgiving.
ham
I'm a
people.
ham.
Ham is
I'm a ham guy.
immensely better than
Turkey
turkey
is
on
so much
every
better than ham.
level, bro.
No.
Ham could
Balls.
flip take me out.
Balls.
Oh
Turkey
the mood.
is where it's at.
Turkey is
Turkey
worse
is
than
for
ham.
Exactly.
For
This is like
aliens.
okay, Wes. What's your opinion on turkey?
Ham has
versus
so
ham?
much better taste than turkey.
I don't like ham, and I
Do
don't
it
like
yourself.
turkey.
Okay, well, if
okay.
you were
All right,
I guess
on the
it's
brink,
turkey's
you're
better.
offensive.
you're about
I
to
like
die, right? You're about to die. You're given
Okay,
a
if I'm
plate.
about to
One
die?
has
Do we need to
white
go back to the
turkey,
first
and the
Thanksgiving
other has a
to get
tan
turkeys
ham.
off the
Which are
menu?
you picking?
Probably the turkey.
Oh yeah, let's
This
go.
is such cat.
Dude,
Turkey
look,
honey
gang.
ham is the
Turkey
best
gang.
meat by far.
Look, you give me a piece of ham, 9 out of 10 times it's gonna be dry and saltier than
No,
freaking
no, 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 no,
rock.
no, no. That's
Wait,
literally what turkey
What
is,
ham
bro.
are you
What?
eating?
That
turkey
literally,
are you
must
eating?
have the. No,
Are you just
my
some
guy.
are you grabbing a
moist-
bird and
there's
just
some-
gobbling it up? Like what are you doing?
No, a fucking dry bird would taste better than any cooked
You
turkey,
somehow
bro.
got
Look,
you
turkey-
somehow got both sides disagree with you.
No, I'm talking
Turkey
about
does
that,
have a tendency to be
that
dry
honey
too.
cooked ham.
That's true.
I think
Turkey
both
is
are
so
overrated.
dry.
Turkey is always
is
dry.
so
Ham
dry.
is nice and juicy.
Yes.
Ham is
Mhm.
juicy
that's
and just
That
Ham
is
is
true,
amazing.
but that
juicy
doesn't
and
mean
wet.
it's better though.
and
It,
wet.
it literally does.
Literally,
That-
actually,
Kinda
just
does.
It does.
I mean, I'm not
It
saying ham's bad.
does.
I'm just saying turkey's better for Thanksgiving.
No.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
There is nothing good to be thinking
Okay.
when you're given turkey over ham.
What about-
I mean,
It's
I
like-
do have some
KFC
bias. I've
It's like
never had
they-
ham for
they-
Thanksgiving. I have had
when
ham
eating
though.
turkey.
So you
Turkey's
gotta
just
Oh,
a Thanksgiving
ham.
tradition, you know.
Yeah,
I've never
I mean,
had
Just
like
objectively
either.
a
All
for
better
right, here
Thanksgiving.
we'll settle the debate. Would you rather have ham or turducken?
I've never had
Never
turducken.
had
How do you say
turducken.
turducken?
What?
John
Who
Madden.
wouldn't have turducken, bro?
Exactly.
Who
That's
Yeah,
here's had
turducken.
to- yeah, who's had it here? Turducken.
I've
Not
never had
me.
No
turducken,
one,
bro.
because
That's
we're
it's
not
like
big
rich.
families.
Okay, no one's
Here,
had
here.
turducken. Who brought that up?
Sounds cool though.
Who brought up
I-
turducken?
I
Hey.
got you. I got you. Look at this. Look.
I was
look,
trying to make
look.
compromise.
Look
I'm
at my
sorry.
screen. Look at my
Okay.
screen, Wes. I'll help you.
Turkey.
Well, okay.
Is that
Alright,
ham
look.
on your screen?
Where'd
Because
it-
it looks like it.
Look,
Slices of ham.
ham. Look at this. Gorgeous.
Oh,
wow.
damn.
Look
That's
at that.
good. That's
You can
nice to
taste. You
see.
can
Not a
literally
real-
taste this picture.
I can't. I can
Yeah, I
taste
can
it.
feel how salty and dry that is.
Okay,
It's
now watch.
crazy.
Now watch. Now
No,
watch.
what
Now watch.
ham are you eating?
Now watch.
Turk.
Turkey. It's
Do you
gonna
really want to eat this? Do
No,
you really want to
no.
eat this? Does
Go
this
to the
look
bird.
delicious to
Go
you?
to the bird.
Does this look good? Does like explain? Does this look good?
We don't want the
You're right,
country.
though.
Go to the bird.
No, no, but this
No,
is the
the-
top. Look. When you type in ham, you get ham. When you
No,
type in
that's
turkey,
just
you get
because
turkey.
that's because
But did you
Google
mean
suggestions
ham?
for you are whacked up.
Did you mean ham?
No,
It's like,
that's
are
a
you
you
sure
problem.
you don't want to eat this disgusting tribe?
Is the country Turkey a part of NATO? Is it a part of NATO?
It is. It is.
Okay, then I like turkey more than ham.
Turkey's
Yeah,
actually the
buddy.
worst country in
Oh,
NATO.
Okay, but turkey
Turkey's done
turkey
some
ham.
terrible things.
I might be
Seems like a
behind turkey
terrible
I wanna be
ham.
their guy.
You're saying
might-
It's already a
NATO's
terrible
bad?
country.
I might
No,
be behind
turkey's
whoever
just
this
like
turkey
Click
ham
on turkey
Problems,
meat. Hey, click on turkey meat.
turkey meat. What are
You
you
hovered
saying?
over it.
Turkey
It's on the right at the bottom.
I'm just
look, it's
looking at
you.
turkey ham, bro.
Oh.
See, doesn't
Wait,
Oh.
go to
No,
their
no.
picture.
Oh.
look at
Go
that
to their
bird, bro. Look at that.
No,
Look at that.
They're
look,
pretty
wow,
birds.
He's not gonna look at. No.
look at this.
I'm
Dry.
gonna just look up poopy butt ham and be like, yeah, look how bad it is.
Bro.
Oh,
look at this
yum.
thing, my
dude.
guy.
Wait,
Look at it.
Ew.
It's turkey.
Like, okay,
Okay,
this ham
that's a-
does look
see,
good,
look at
but
that
this
pig.
is
It
not
looks
like
so
Thanksgiving
disgusting.
ham.
I'd rather have a
I
bird.
don't know, man.
This
Bro,
is-
it looks. I can see the
For-
dryness, bro.
See, look, Thanksgiving
For-
happens and they
for
throw this
our-
on your
for
desk,
our
bro. Like,
audio listeners, I don't know what's going on.
No, that's for the school lunchers, bro. We don't talk about them.
now look, no, you're gonna have Thanksgiving dinner and this
How are
motherfucker
we gonna
shows up
explain
like
this to the audio viewers.
He's a cool dude.
Stop bullying
Yeah, you just-
turkeys, bro.
Turkey's
Yeah.
gross.
Have we
Wow.
both? What?
That
How?
was mid.
All right, well, Ty can do he can have fun editing this one and just show random pictures of things that I'm doing.
Oh.
It will be a very biased edit. I assure you that
Yeah,
him
it's
is
just-
going to win.
most
It's just gonna
likely.
be turkey the whole time. Not even
Yeah,
the,
it's
not
just
even the
turkey.
logo. It's just a picture of a turkey. The whole podcast.
No. You got to show my bit. That was funny. Come on.
It
How
was
you
Look
gonna
at
show
my
that
ham.
bit?
Pretty good bit.
He's gonna find the
This is
exact pictures.
Significantly better.
This is gorgeous to look at compared.
Yeah, like that's what I'm like. Imagine like just, you know what I mean?
Dude,
Looks
going to
diseased.
town on
Going to
All
town
right,
on some,
well,
on some
that's
turkey.
hurt.
man.
We should say nice things with our words, you know.
Yeah, we really
Got to be
do.
Uh,
Yeah, of course.
But I can't agree. Turkey is a terrible country.
Yeah, he's like kind of not chill.
I've never been, bro. I don't
Yeah, I've
even
never
know.
been to Turkey,
Oh.
so I have no opinion.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
they
don't.
I got
sway
no
foreign
opinion.
governments. Yeah, that's better than liking Turkey.
That's a good
Cool
point.
battlefield maps, I think. I don't remember.
Dude, that's my only experience with Turkey.
Yeah,
In the
their
war
only
zone.
experience is
Only
the
reason I
battlefield
would
The only
map didn't
consider
Turkey
it
I
exist.
want to
Turkey.
see is on Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
Wait, World War II Warzone 2.0?
Yeah.
No. Just no.
uh, wait,
Explain
oh yeah,
this.
vacation. How would we get on here?
Well, no,
Well,
pretty much.
we all did our stories.
Yeah.
We're
So,
talking about dinner stories now. How do we
Well,
get from vacations to
Yeah,
Turkey?
I don't know.
Vacation.
Maybe
No.
you should just go with the flow, man.
As the host, you
Ev-
should reel us back in.
yes, Mr.
Maybe you
Host.
should. Maybe you should. I don't know, dude. I have nothing to say. I really don't.
All right, Mr. Host.
Wow.
It
Anyway,
is time.
I was
for
talking
the
about.
host.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Thank you all for coming here today and
You're
saying
welcome.
your story.
What is this?
My preacher? What is it?
Thank you all
Come
today.
back next week.
We have
Getting a
gathered here
Chick-fil-A
today.
today.
And,
In holy matrimony, I dub you.
And holy matrimony. So we're gonna sing Kumbaya.
yeah, and okay, so this was great, guys. I loved the stories you told. And
This is
It
such
really-
a
it
sarcastic.
sounds like you
I really
mean
just
it.
loved your
I
story.
can feel your enthusiasm.
Okay, no,
He's
you
writing
fine.
his script as he's
Look,
saying it. That's what's
here-
happening.
Here's the
I
rundown,
really
guys.
love your story.
Here's this amazing story. So we've had like 3 weeks, right, to plan this topic. Evan
Dude,
waits
I
till the
don't wanna
last
hear it.
2
I wanna
hours
hear
to
it.
think about one. He doesn't even
Oh,
try.
you want to see my
for
other
years. And then-
topics I
you
had
know what his
planned?
topic is when he gets here? Freaking vacations, dude. Vacation.
Wait, what's
Are we
wrong
in
with that? It's almost
preschool?
the holiday
Hey,
Yeah,
season.
he
there's
is
nothing
the host.
wrong
Wow,
with that.
psychopath.
There's
super
nothing wrong
exciting.
with that.
Wait,
Wow, I'm
We
sure
dude,
all
you
had
wanna-
stories. We all had
you don't want to
stories. It was a
talk
good
about vacation.
episode.
You just want to work all day, you weirdo.
All right, that's
Like,
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
you know
Weirdo.
what? That's it.
It's vacation.
Yeah.
All in
Yep.
favor of calling Wes a guest.
Yeah.
Yo.
Actually, it's kind of weird.
No, no,
Yo,
no,
pause.
no,
Be
no,
the
no,
host
no,
first.
no,
Hey, yo,
I
be
will
the host
be a
first.
part of this.
He's,
Hear me
he's
out.
verbally bullying.
It's just
No.
I
weird
feel like
to be
it's a
like,
mutual
vacation is
Look.
cringe.
Look, vacations is fine if it's a weekly podcast. It's like, okay, we'll do vacations this week.
Yeah.
Man, it's 3 weeks, and that's like the best you could come up with. Though?
Because it's the holiday season's coming close. And I was like, okay, let's talk about
It
vacation.
is
that's a
December.
cop
kinda
out, bro.
related.
That's a cop out.
No, I actually thought it was good.
Most of these were like summer stories.
Yeah, but I just thought of vacation and holiday and break, and I just made the connection.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Anyway.
good. It was good. Like, I'm not saying it was bad, but like,
So why are you
man waited
complaining?
like
huh?
last hour to think of a topic, and he had 3 weeks.
And I pulled through.
You barely by the skin
No.
of your teeth.
He made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of drug him by all his
So
toes,
I need to
be
pick
fair.
a host, right?
Yeah.
And a guest.
Me.
I-
No.
Wait, I get to pick the guest
No,
too.
you do not.
No, we all.
Joseph?
You
Oh, I was
don't
gonna
have
say-
that power.
Fool.
You don't have that power.
I don't know. I want to say I laughed a lot when Joseph was talking at the beginning. I feel like
I don't know if I'm supposed to take that as a compliment or not.
Yes, good.
I liked it. That was entertaining. And I want to see Joseph host. I'm curious.
I really don't.
All right. Well, you're gonna do it now. You host.
Joseph host confirmed.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
he
I don't know.
hosts
Yeah.
now, he hosts.
Well, Mr. Mr.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah,
Mr.
Chris,
Mr.
you're
Ghost.
now host.
I
feel like you're
did
not
it.
very happy.
I
Mr.
did.
Uh,
Joseph.
Lead us,
Well, I
you are
don't.
now
I think
Ghost.
this is peak.
Yes.
This is as
It
far
is.
as I
To
get in life.
California and sat in a hot tub.
Yeah, apparently that is better than going to Disney and Europe combined. But
I mean, just keep
Again,
better,
I'm
man.
not the
Just go.
host,
Yeah, I
so.
mean, you went the wrong direction. What can I say?
I really did.
You went the-
I would.
I guess
you picked
more
the wrong
Ireland
plane.
jokes was required.
Yeah, you were about 3 more jokes short.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, I didn't make much potato jokes because of
Yeah.
stereotypes. You know, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Right.
gotta really
yeah, you
dive
didn't make
into the
fun-
stereotypes.
I'm sorry.
No fear next time. You'll get 'em. No, don't worry about it. You'll get them next time.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so now we must decide the two bros, guy and guest.
This is
All
gonna
right,
be
Wes's
difficult,
guess.
honestly.
All in favor?
Everyone,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen. To be fair, Wes did it, and although he was yelling at Evan the whole time, but this is the most
He
he's
was-
talked in a
dude, he was
podcast. But he
heated
was
today.
this is the most he's
Okay,
like had interaction,
so
and
much
it
in
was
the
solely
second
to yell at
podcast.
Evan.
I was leading all the
He
conversation.
did talk more in the
I've been
second
called.
podcast.
I've been
for
called.
sure.
I've
What?
been called guest
I agree.
every single time. If it wasn't for Jake missing the podcast 60 times, I would have been guest last.
See, I
episode.
like this Wes. This Wes is a lot more interactive.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? He's just out here.
Yeah,
screaming.
it's a
just
lot more
for some
negative,
reason,
Wes.
I just have guest energy. Like
Well, you were
Not this
just like
time.
an
I
old
don't-
man
I
today, and you
don't-
were like mad at me. You were like old man yells at cloud today.
No,
What?
you deserve it.
I think.
No, my topic was good, and you guys have my
Oh,
voice track. Don't ignore that.
All right, it's like a Facebook
Look,
group
so-
chat.
Facebook.
Any other propositions?
So we have the options for bro. I don't think Wes was a guest today, but I don't. It's hard to decide again.
You
I think
agree?
someone's just
I
gonna
feel
have
like-
to eat the bullet.
Yeah, this was the least guest Wes has been.
Wow.
Bro, this
Less,
Yeah.
the
Dude,
most
most
guest Wes.
I don't think any of us
I-
deserve guests, but someone's got to
somebody's got to take it.
Evan
So,
was acting like a guest. Not gonna lie.
If Evan,
Wait,
unfortunately,
why?
we cannot
He has
give Evan the
immunity.
guest.
Yeah, he has
Oh
immunity.
yeah, we can give
I'm
Evan a
wondering,
guest.
what
No,
is your
No,
reasoning
because we have two
for that?
bros and we have two bros and guests, don't we?
Yeah.
Two bros,
So
one
he has
guy, one
immunity.
guest. Joseph is the only guy that
Oh.
has immunity. Joseph now
Okay.
has the torch of host, just like last
Oh
time.
yeah, that's right.
So
I
like,
haven't
So
last time I was a
Okay.
bro, even though I
Mm.
started with a host.
that.
So Evan is on the
Okay.
table.
It's true.
I think guest is in between Ty and Evan.
Really?
Really?
I do.
Honestly, Ty had a pretty, like a good narrative.
was a
and
good
good ending
story.
to his story. That was.
I
a good
get why
story.
I would be guest.
They were all good stories, but
Here's
I think
the
it's I
thing.
do think it's between
And
Ty.
Evan did
I
not
think
share a single
Evan,
story.
No, it's not just that.
That is true,
Evan,
he did
Evan
not.
did get Evan as a host got dragged by his toes through this whole process.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Ev guest is the way.
But it's
I
Yeah.
think Ev is guest.
Let's
Evan
be fair.
guessed.
As a host, it might be hard to like share your story on top of everyone else's since you're bringing
That's
the topic to the table. But like
Yeah.
he barely
But you're the
tried.
one
I
bringing
don't
the
I don't
topic
think
to
the host
table.
I don't think the
it's
host
an
barely
has to tell the
tried.
story. No, I'm giving I would vote either of them guest. But if I couldn't, the only reason I would give Evan
If I
guest.
couldn't pick, I would
If I
pick
could-
Ev.
I think
which
it makes
am.
sense for this week, if I'm being honest.
I think it's between Evan and Ty.
this is
I don't know.
this is a game of Survivor for me. I'm on the chopping
And, like-
block, so I'm just going with the easiest target.
I think,
Yeah.
Get that F
You
guy
know,
out of here.
I think if we're excluding the fact that Evan, just decided to take 2 hours to figure his whole thing out and didn't really know how to do any of this, to be fair, I think it's Ty.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, look. Also,
Well, I'm not
I mean,
gonna know how to
I've
do it
kinda
either.
shared-
I'm gonna be guest guaranteed next time.
Evan and I kind of
Yeah, the
shared
host
our
is
stories.
choice for
I mean, we both
I
went
don't-
through the same stories,
I don't
guess.
think Ev.
but,
I
so-
think Ev denied your stories.
Well,
What?
no.
Jake is
mostly
perfect over
Ev-
there, so he's just throwing shots at everybody.
He's just attacking everybody.
Yeah. All right. I think
think
I
Evan's
think
fair.
Wes gets Guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
weirdo.
All right. Can we agree? Are we
Guy almost feels
neutral?
weird.
Yes, I think
Uh,
Wes
sometimes.
is guy.
Wes
I think
guy.
guy is okay. Yeah,
Wes
Wes
guy.
is guy.
Wes guy.
Okay. I think if we're
I
doing,
think me and
yeah.
Joe are bros.
Well,
You and Ev.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you and
I'm-
Ev. Sorry,
I'm
yeah,
out.
he has immunity. Sorry, yeah, wrong person.
Oh, that
Wait,
makes Ty,
I'm-
that makes
I-
Ty the guest.
Wait, I'm not guest.
You
Oh, I
just
thought
self-guessed
oh,
it
wait.
yourself.
No,
Wait,
no, I'm
wait,
just
wait,
going
wait.
with the group. Bro, I ain't throwing up in the trash can for this.
I
No.
thought I was guest.
I think
He's
he just.
throwing
I
the
think that's
chopping
it.
block.
All in
I
favor
think
of
he just
guests
threw
for
himself.
F, say
Do
aye.
I
I
actually
think-
Evan is
I think that
guest.
might be
Evan is
it.
guest. Evan
Evan
is
is
guest.
guest.
Evan is
Yeah.
guest. Sorry,
Evan
Evan
is
is guest.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wes,
Okay.
do you agree?
You
Yeah,
get the
I
sentiment.
mean, it's,
Alrighty.
it's reasonable.
Yeah,
course he
I mean,
agrees.
perfect, good enough for me.
He's like
All right.
emotional right now.
Let's-
So as follows, Joseph is the host. Ty and me
Yeah.
are bros. Wes
Third
is the
week in a
guy,
row,
and
baby.
Ev is the guest.
Ty has like solidified
like-
himself as the
Same,
most mid person here.
Yo, what?
I feel like there's a
He
good
had an epic
way that
story.
the host has a likelihood of being guest if they don't deliver.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exact-
That makes
And
a
I
host
did not
a
deliver.
burden and a blessing.
This is a good precedent set.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote a
Gotta
list
be a
of 20
good-
other things, so maybe that'll help. I don't know.
And then you picked vacation.
Because it's the easiest. Actually, it was like the broadest and
It's
most
the-
I
interpretive
mean,
one.
it is.
then
I
you-
mean, he did know that Jake just went to Ireland and Joseph just got
I-
back from vacation, so that is
Yeah,
understandable.
Was that not good? We got a story about California. We got one about Ireland, England. We got one about like an amusement park, kind of whatever you want to roller coaster thing. I don't know what to call it.
And then, we
And then
got a
Wes was
fisher.
angry and was emotional. And
Wow.
Oh,
Sounds
my.
like-
Wow, just throwing them under the
Doesn't
bus.
sound like
Sounds
much
like
coming
his-
from a
Just
guest
angry
now,
and
does it?
emotional.
yeah, that's a lot of guest talk.
Yeah, you're a
Someone
lot of
has to
guess.
that guy.
yeah, I suppose so.